Alright, it's a little after 5. I'm on trail, headed down to I-10. Those lights down there are Palm Desert, etc., etc. Last night was pretty warm, but not too bad. I think it's in around 60 now, high 50s maybe at the moment, which is just about right. And had one other person came in to grab water, and I camped at the spring, or at the creek, and he went back up on the splitter trail a little bit. It's all good. Bugs were under control, and feeling pretty good this morning, so looking forward to getting down, way down there to the drinking fountain and out to I-10, hopefully by noon or 1. And that was a great little campsite. I'm guessing between point 1 and point 2 off trail. The access splitter trail has been used a lot, so it's really easy to follow. And at the actual creek, there are at least 2 good tent sites. The rest is a little bit angled, but coming back up the splitter trail, and especially at the intersection, there are plenty of spots. So yeah, that was like I say, I've always been on a mission to get down to the drinking fountain past days. Never really come down here this late in the day, so it worked out really well. Comments on Gut Hook were accurate, and I'll see if I can't put in an entry for yesterday, today, for those behind, because the water is still flowing really well. Mile 193.9, and the curve in the trail has got somebody spelled out the word water with a big arrow, so it's pretty easy to see. Well, I've been on trail maybe 5 minutes. I can really feel the warmth coming up from the valley floor. It's probably already approaching 70 where I am here, and I'm still up fairly high, so kind of goes in and out as the cooler air tends to settle in some places. But yeah, it's going to be another warm one down there today, and then it should start to ease a little bit, I do believe. Quarter to 7, and still on the descent to the drinking fountain. It's already 80 degrees out. So yeah, it's probably the last of the hot days down on I-10. I think there may be a little relief tomorrow, and definitely going forward. Forecast is for a little bit less heat, so that'll be good. I suspect I'll be doing some very, very early morning hiking tomorrow out of I-10, if I do in fact stay there tonight. I think I'd rather get up at 2 or 3 than try and hike this evening. But we just have to evaluate as we go. There's the water tank, and I think the drinking fountain is in the, possibly on that little paved road down there. I think I can't see the actual little village of Snow Creek. I think it's around the left, but the trail winds around and then goes way over to the left, comes back one or two times. So even though it looks like you're close, you still have significant distance from this point. And it is definitely in the 80s. And we are probably around 8:15, 7:35, and it's probably about 90 out. The faintest hint of a breeze. I'm putting up the umbrella and trying to keep the body temp down. Not sure how far I'm from the fountain, but I'm gonna check. I'm gonna guess, let's see, I left it 5, 6, 7. I might be, out of those 8 miles, maybe 5 or 6. We'll see. But boy, I'm glad I started as early as I did. So a slight correction, it was 10 miles to the faucet. I have about 5 to go, so I'm halfway. It's a good thing it's downhill, but it's still pretty warm at least 90 at 7:45 in the morning. So here's the view from under the umbrella. And off we go. Yeah, it's definitely helps. It's worth, maybe as mentioned, maybe it's 10 degrees. You take your hat off and everything else. Before I walk out of the drinking fountain, I'm gonna soak my shirt, bandana, sweatband, the whole 9 yards. And that'll probably get me halfway across to I-10. We'll see. And to rig the umbrella so I can use my trekking poles, I have it clipped into my pack belt, and it's through the chest strap, and then I just sort of wiggle it around when I have to. So that works pretty well. And just a couple other things about the umbrella. These things are fragile. So, a couple things about the old umbrella, whether it's heat or rain. They're fragile, at least mine is, an old Golite. I've had it since 14. I've had to repair one strut, which is holding. But you have to watch out for brush, obviously, and wind. So when you're going through a real brushy area, you can just collapse it. You don't have to actually take it off most of the time, but you can just collapse it, pull the slider down. And also, if it gets real windy, the first step is to let it collapse and drape you. And then at a certain point, when the wind is just too much, you just have to take it down. But by then, hopefully, if you don't need it, it's probably got it up more for rain at that point. And it does work pretty well. So anyway, I've carried this umbrella as part of my basic kit since I started the long hiking business in 14, and I just can't see going without it. It serves some distinct purposes. I've used it in the heat and the rain to make life a little more pleasant in conditions that are not particularly pleasant. So I think it's a pretty good piece of gear. I can't remember the weight, but I'm gonna say 10 ounces, maybe a little more, hard to say. Last note on the old umbrella. Personal experience in 14, my first year through the San Felipe Hills, I stepped down into heat exhaustion. Yeah, fortunately, I kind of recognized it with the help of people I was hiking with. Put the umbrella up, got some wet cloths around my neck, carotid arteries, because you want to keep the blood flowing to your brain cool, because otherwise hyperthermia works the same as hypothermia. Your brain doesn't function as well and you start making poor decisions, and the next thing you know, you're really in the red and potentially a very dangerous situation either way. So yeah, I was able to put that up, and within a couple minutes hiked on, and it was all good. But going from heat stroke to sunstroke is life-threatening. It's a 911 call if you get into sunstroke. I mean, if you could have access to enough water, you could probably maybe cool a person down, but that is serious, serious stuff. So heat exhaustion, dizziness, maybe headache, you're still sweating. Heat stroke, you've stopped sweating, everything is shutting down. So that's just, you just can't get there. You gotta stop, find some shade at least, and whatever. Just can't press it, otherwise you're risking your life. Baby rattler here. I think it's a baby. Let's see here. Well, I guess so. I don't know whether he's alive or dead. I'm gonna throw a little sand on him. Alive or dead? I do not know. He's dead. He's dead. Yeah, very dead. Very dead rattlesnake. Yeah, very dead rattlesnake. Too bad. I don't know if it's the heat or what, but yeah, we'll move him. Big rock. Big rock. Yeah, there are a bunch of them around.